What's up, guys? So we're here with another Killer Instinct character breakdown, this time talking about Jago. Now, Jago is very Shoto-esque. He's a lot like, Ken and Ryu from Street Fighter. He's very similar. He has a lot of the same kind of normals and ways to go about his game, but he's slightly different in a couple of aspects, and obviously he's very Killer Instinct-esque. He's like most characters in this game. So let's talk a little bit about him. Let's go over his normals real quick. I'll turn on the hitboxes. So here's his stand and crouching jab or light punch, whatever you want to call it. Very fast like most characters. It's also chainable up close. But, his light punch pales in comparison to his medium punch. His standing and crouching medium punches are really good. His crouching medium punch has slightly less range than his stand one. As you see right there, his crouch medium punch is whiffing, but his stand, his stand one will hit him right there, right? Whoops. So right there. So right here it's gonna whiff, but his stand medium punch will hit, and you can special cancel that into whatever special move you want to do and go into a combo. So yeah, stand medium punch is a really good option. Stand heavy punch is kind of slow, as you see right there, and crouch heavy punch has this anti-air capability. However, it might not be your best option since Jago does actually have an uppercut, so he can do the uppercut if he wants to and anti-air with that instead. And his uppercut has invulnerability, so as his crouch heavy punch might not always anti-air, his uppercut should. So just an option. Now his kick normals, he has his light kick, standing and crouching, very fast. It's also chainable like his jab. His stand medium kick looks like that. It's kind of stubby, but his crouch medium kick has that nice little hitbox down there. Very Street Fighter-esque normal. A lot like Ken and Ryu's crouch medium kick. And his stand heavy kick has this long range like that. Very similar to Street Fighter as well. And he's got his sweep, which is his crouch heavy kick, right? His command normals, he has two. He has back and heavy punch, which is his neck cutter right there. It's an overhead. You can special cancel that into whatever special you want to go into a combo. And forward and heavy kick, which is double roundhouse. It's super plus on block. And you can also start a combo from it as well. So it's another option for you right there. His jump normals, his jumping light kick, jumping light punch, jump medium punch are all probably kind of useless. I don't see them being used that often. However, his jump medium or jump heavy punch has a pretty decent hitbox. Like I could see it being decent for neutral jumping on somebody's wake up. But his main two jump ins that you'll find is, let me just back throw him. So he has his jump medium kick, which you saw there, can cross up like that. And it also can say same side. Pretty good jump in. A lot like a Street Fighter character's jump medium kick. And he has his jump heavy kick. Has his nice meaty hitbox right there. And a really good normal. So those are his jump attacks. Now that we've covered all that, I'll turn off the hitboxes. And we'll talk a little bit about special moves. So he has his Fireball, which is very Street Fighter-esque, his Endo Kyuken. So that's the light punch variation. Medium punch variation is a little faster. Heavy punch variation is a lot faster. Now you notice that at the advantage over there, it says -8. So unlike a Street Fighter character, he can't really do something like crouch medium kick fireball because it's actually unsafe up close, right? So he can't just do this all day. Otherwise, you can get full combo punished if they block it. So that's why it's not part of his game. So he has to use one of his two pressure tools, which he has his laser sword and his kick move. I actually don't know what the name of that is. I'll look it up for you guys. We don't want to call it the kick move. What's it called? The wind kick. Okay, so he has his wind kick, which sounds sort of similar to Hurricane Kick now that I think about it. So the different variations go farther. You see his heavy punch, or his heavy kick one goes super far. So if you throw a fireball and then you do his heavy kick variation, you see it puts you in there and you can go for some kind of mix up like a throw, overhead, or a low, or whatever you want to do, right? So yeah, his kick move, it's kind of negative up close, but you can cancel it out of whatever you want, and that's one of your main combo starters. So that's an option for you to go to. You also have his laser sword, which is plus on block. Actually, the light punch one isn't plus, but it's safe. The medium punch and the heavy punch variations are actually plus. And the reason this one's really good is if you do double roundhouse into it, you can, combo into whatever you want as well, and laser sword will be plus. So you'll be +2 even if they block that. So that's really nice. So yeah, those are his specials for starting combos. And then he also has the uppercut that I mentioned earlier. Tiger Fury, I think that's what it's called. And that's one of your combo enders, your main combo ender, as well as an anti-air. So, yeah, those are pretty nice for you as well. So, the main thing that makes Jago unique, now that we've talked about his special moves, is his auto doubles, right? So, a character like Saberwolf, when you do auto doubles with him, you can keep mashing the same button and keep doing the same auto double over and over, right? So, what makes Jago unique is, let's say he's doing like laser sword into heavy auto doubles, right? That's heavy punch auto doubles. Now, most characters, after they do their auto doubles, they're either going to have to go into another special move and then do another auto double, or they're going to have to, you know, just go into a super or something like that, right? Or like Saberwolf can keep mashing the same one. But Jago can do what's called around the world. So he can go from heavy auto double to medium punch auto double to light punch to medium punch to heavy punch, right? So he can just keep chaining it over and over. So that was heavy auto double into medium punch auto double, right? So you can chain that. So after that medium punch auto double, you can do a different one, or you can do another special move, or you can do a super, you can do whatever you want to do, right? So that's the unique part about Jago. It's called around the world. It's a very interesting thing. You can see there, I just went medium punch to heavy, or heavy punch to medium punch to light punch. So yeah, that's around the world. His auto double is really unique, and it makes breaking against Jago kind of hard to do. The last thing that we talk about before we get into his supers is his instinct, right? So his instinct mode will actually heal you when he goes into it. So he regains life. I think it might do one other thing, but I honestly don't remember off the top of my head. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, it makes it so that Jago regains life when he has it on. So if you have a low health bar in the first or second one, you can activate it in a combo and try to regain your health. So it's really interesting. You can also, you know, obviously you can extend your combos with it as well. So that's good. Let's see here. His supers, he has a few supers. He has his wind kick super, and it's, yeah, it says right there, throw invulnerable. I also think it might be projectile invulnerable. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it is projectile invulnerable. He has his Endo Kyukin one, which is his fireball one. It's invincible. So if you're fighting another Jago and he throws a fireball, you can actually use this to go through it. He has his laser sword one as well, like that. And I think this one is also invincible. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it's one of your main combo ones. You can obviously combo after it. With whatever you want. So that's one of his main combo ones. And then he has his uppercut one. So one for each special move, right? That's pretty much it. And that's his ender. And it's also an anti-air one if you want. So yeah. The nice part about that is that, you know, obviously you can instant cancel them as well. But yeah, he has really awesome supers. There's one for every special move he has, which not every character has, but Jago does. And that's pretty much it. I think that covers pretty much everything. Oh, look at that. 2 hours in practice mode. Awesome. And that pretty much covers Jago. Really awesome character. He's kind of straightforward, but he's really fun to play. Especially because of his auto doubles and the fact that he can pressure so much. Like, he's a really interesting character. He's a more aggressive take on like a Street Fighter Shoto, which is pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this character breakdown, and I'll see you guys again soon.